So this is my Patreon starting pitch video for the month of October. At the end of September, I launched my Patreon page, and I am raising about $80 a month. I made $80 last month. So I'm going to tell you a little bit what I intend to do with that during this month of October. $60 a month is a lot of money, and also not a lot of money, depending on how you look at it. So my first priority for this month is to launch my website, launch the website so that people can find me and collaborate. The name of that website is biosphere3.org. Biosphere 2, the famous experiment that happened in Arizona in the 90s, their website is biosphere2.org, so biosphere3.org is just the idea that we're going to take that idea, the idea of working with biospheres, and we're going to expand it. So there's a couple things that I'm going to commit to get done in the month of October, and some things that are sort of on my wish list. Things I'm going to commit to are finishing and launching the website, and adding at least 10 components to a component library. Now there's other websites that do this, things like Appropedia and Wikitech. I'm gonna have to check it out. But anyway, there's several websites that teach you how to make open source things. What I'm doing is going through and researching all of these open source projects, and I'm taking all of their input and output data and put them into a standardized structure so that we can then use that data in the standardized format in this set of design tools that I'm building for building open source ecosystems. Ecological circuit diagramming, which is one of my third commitments. I'm committing to getting some interactable version of the design software online this month. It's not going to be pretty or finished. It's not even going to be a beta thing, but it will be some form of alpha release where you can at least take the things and move them around and maybe connect them and see how it all looks. So we'll give you basically a teaser for how the software will work. Michael has been working really hard, doing some really amazing stuff for designing the new program. So currently we're just using sort of a model, and it's made on a closed source library, so we don't want to develop too much into that, but it looks good and kind of shows the idea. Michael has been developing a new version from scratch on a platform called Elm. And so that's looking really good. And so we're going to try and launch that or the original version in some capacity at the end of this month. And so the main goals for this month are attracting new people. Oh, and I'm also going to set up a Slack so that people can coordinate with me and we can all work together and share information and sort of build a team working towards these shared goals, both on the code, working on the website, planning for the event in the future, and just building a team of people who are interested in knowing what the needs are as they arise so that we can keep working on this. And so that's my commitment for October. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull up the users that are supporting me and just give a shout out. These are people who are supporting me on my Patreon. Patrick Courtnidge, Aaron, Ian Bone, David Souther, Adam Pacholski, Jason Gill, Eric Pug. I only know y'all from, I don't know how to pronounce your last name because I know some of you just from the internet, but Cameron Witham, Eric Lawson, the Nonsense Man, who actually inspired me. One of the people, Eric Lawson and the Nonsense Man, were the ones who inspired me to start a Patreon. So big thanks to you guys. And Searching for Shraddha, Zach. So y'all are really important to me. Y'all are the reason that I'm able to do this. I feel very supported in my first attempt at trying a Patreon. So this video is mostly for you. This is what I intend to do with the money that you have contributed. It will cover the cost of hosting and just a little bit of my time. So thanks so much, and keep watching, and then I'll post a reflection video at the end of October going through what I did, how it went, what I learned, and then what I'm thinking about doing for the next month starting in November. So stay tuned.